Good day, people of YouTube. So I've been watching a lot of videos and seeing a lot of videos on clogged traps, clogged condensate traps for the AC. People have them in basements and people have them in attics, wherever your furnace is installed. I've been watching a lot of videos, a lot of HVAC tech showing how to unclog a clogged condensate trap. Well, here's the best alternative on the market. It's called the CostGard Condensate Drain Seal. And what this is because I have an upflow furnace. My application is a blow through. This CostGard Condensate Drain Seal does not hold any water. So therefore, you eliminate the trap. There is no water holding in the trap. This is a blow through system. When the condensate starts to create in here, it will trickle down here into this 90 and drop down into these steps, things that you see here, and then travel down and out into the drain. Water does not sit in here. There is no more water sitting. So I will never have a clogged trap. It is impossible. They did demonstrations online for the condensate drain seal showing it in the laboratory they put oatmeal down in the pan and with water to represent sludge, and the oatmeal travels through. They had a clear one of these steps was cleared to show you, and the oatmeal and the water just travels right on through. It just gets pushed right on through, pushed through, and it never sits and it never stays. And what we have here, this is the little air hole right here. So when the coil is on and everything's blowing, I'll get a little bit of air coming out of this right here because it's a blow through system. It's blowing through. And also the nice thing about this system is with this blow through system and it not using a trap to hold the pressure. On the demonstrations, they show the water from the condensate splashes around on the inside as it's trickling through and down in the trap and out. It's constantly splashing the pan, and eventually over time it splashes and gets everywhere, and it's going to break your equipment down on the inside. It's going to rust it up and it's going to tear it up from the inside out. But with the condensate drain seal by CostGard, you no longer have that because it's a blow through system. It's constantly sucking the water through here. It sucks it through and sucks it through. So the coil is on and the blower's blowing. It isn't blowing condensate up in here. It's just constantly sucking it through, over and out. And where these are used, where they're really popular is they're popular on rooftop units, where there's ACs on rooftop units and you have a trap and the traps get clogged. They're up there, on the roof, and they get clogged, and then the water back feeds into the pan, and then the pan overfills, and then the water starts dripping down into the equipment, and then it starts getting into the ductwork and dripping on to the ceilings and the roofs of your buildings, and then you got water damage. Well, with this system, being that there's no water that can ever sit anywhere, this eliminates that entirely. Now, I do have an upflow furnace, and I know usually when you put a trap on these don't clog as much as a horizontal unit. The upflows, because it's pushing up, so the traps don't clog as often, but they will clog. Even on upflows like my furnace, the traps will clog. Like I said, I've watched tons of videos of clogged traps and all these guys showing you they got to cut the line, the condensate line, and blow a CO2 through it, or pour bleach down it, or blow air, or whatever it is that you got to do to unclog the trap. Well, I'm never going to have water sitting down here. I'm never going to have a clog trap because of the condensate drain seal. Very, very awesome technology. I love it. What even had me even finding this thing was, again, I was watching tons of videos of clog traps and how to unclog them, in case one day my trap ever clogged. I didn't have a clean out on this trap. The trap that was here did not have a clean out, and I was concerned that one day it would clog. So I was like, well, shoot, I need to put a clean out on this thing in case it clogs. So I got online and I started, researching things and researching, I seen those little float switches, they put these float switches in, and if the trap clogs and the float switch kicks on, it turns the unit off. Well, them float switches, they go bad all the time. Or they have them traps that you can actually open up, and they give you a wire brush and that you can stick it down in there and you can clean it out. So there's different, alternatives out there for trap use, if you have a trap, and how to unclog it and ways to do it and whatnot. Well, that's a thing of the past. I didn't want that to happen to me. I'm all about the latest and the greatest. And, I'm not going to have a clog trap. So very happy about that with this unit. Here, I turned the light on. I didn't have the light on. They give you this warning sticker that you can put on there as well. And it says that removal of this could lead to water damage if you decide to remove it and add a trap or whatever. Why you would, I have no idea. But again, so this is the CostGard condensate drain seal. Like I said, no more trap. The water, there's nowhere for this water to sit. It constantly blows through down into here and out. And great technology. Love this. I had to have it. When I seen it, I said, this is it. This is the kill-all, the cure-all, whatever you want to call it, for clog traps. So all you HVAC guys out there, I'm not a salesman, but I would recommend this if you're doing new installs, or if you're doing retrofit, or whatever you're using or doing out there. This is a great alternative to a trap, because again, it doesn't hold water. There is no water to get to clog or anything. Like I said, they did the demonstration. They showed oatmeal going through it, and the oatmeal passed through fine. Nothing ever stayed. So they've been using these for years and years on green buildings and where you have rooftop units, and they put these in, and they never had an issue afterwards. So, I had to have it. I'm all about new, good stuff. I want the best. My furnace is the best. It's an Armstrong modulating 97% furnace. I have a super high efficiency condensating unit outside, 18 SEER. So I believe in quality. So I wanted my furnace to have the best parts put on it, and the condensate drain seal is definitely that. So here it is one last time. There's different applications for this. When you call, it's called Trent Technologies is the name of the company that sells this. And all you do is you call them, you let them know what kind of furnace you have. You let them know if you have an upflow or a downflow, and they will, and you'll take a picture of like your trap for them and mail it to them, and they will email you back different applications on how to install the condensate drain seal on your particular furnace. So here it is. Here you go. And that's it. So just wanted to show this awesome technology up. Have a good day.